friends, Quill here. Welcome back to some more Battle Stadium doubles here on the channel. If you're enjoying the series just as much as I am, make sure you hit that like button down below, subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of the action. Now, if you missed the past episodes, make sure you go back and watch those. We have been dealing with this team that I'm going to go over just as soon as I show off my shiny, what's it called? Jellicent. Yes, Jellicent that I just recently got. No shiny legendaries to show off at this point, unfortunately. I've been hunting down shiny Nihilego to no avail, I might add, recently, but that's fine. We're going to go ahead and look at the team very quickly. This one revolves around Moltres with a weakness policy and Togedemaru with its awful special attack stat, getting off a low damage Volt Switch to proc the special the weakness policy on Moltres. We've also got Tapu Fini and Metagross, which balance off of each other real well. Tapu Fini going for Calm Minds, that's what it's called. Going for Calm Minds, and meanwhile, Metagross can Dynamax and go for Max Steel Spikes, which gives it defense boost alongside its special attack and special defense boosts, so it's just going to be really hard to break. We have Comfey in the back as a support Pokemon, and the newest member to the team, Amoonguss. With a Coma Berry, this is totally specially defensive Amoonguss, rather. Basically, its function is if we run into another sort of self-procking set, this Amoonguss specifically can live, it can live an original, so basically, well, oh my goodness, let me back up really quick. If we run into, like, a Comfey and Moltres team, right? Like something we've got, but a little bit. They use Comfey to proc the weakness policy rather than Togedemaru. What Amoonguss does is it takes if by using Rage Powder. Sorry, I'm like frazzled today. By using Rage Powder, we are able to take the Draining Kiss, so they never proc their weakness policy. Alongside Tapu Fini, we can set up Calm Minds while that happens. Then on turn 2, we protect with both Amoonguss and Tapu Fini, and then on turn 3, that's finally when the Amoonguss will get taken down. I believe that might actually be incorrect. It depends on how much damage Comfey is doing, but usually Amoonguss is taken down by turn 3. But at that point, Tapu Fini has gotten 2 special attack and 2 special defense boosts up, and it can easily take care of Moltres as well as stalling out its Dynamax. So that's kind of what we are going to deal with for self-procking sort of teams. That's what Amoonguss is here for. The Coma Berry softens that first blow, that first max airstream, but we're going to go and hop into some battles. I also wanted to talk briefly about the upcoming month, about the upcoming month and a half or so. Obviously the holidays are coming up, and we're not quite sure. I think most of the country's not quite sure how that's going to look. So all I can say in terms of what the channel's going to look like for the rest of the year is just kind of stay tuned and find out, because I don't even know yet. But please keep watching. Subscribe if you haven't, you know, all that wonderful stuff. But yeah, I think for the rest of the week, it's probably going to be, I'm going to probably bulk record tomorrow, because I am going home for Thanksgiving. We all tested negative, so we're going to be going home for Thanksgiving. But for the rest of the week, it's probably going to be bulk recorded, probably for the rest of the month even. And then it's finals week, which is a little bit more laid back. I'm going to shut up and look at my opponent's team right now. So we've got, an interesting team. We've got a very bulky team, it seems like, with the, what's that called? Oh my goodness, the prankster dude down at the bottom. Right, he's going to go for screens probably, and we've got Toxapex and Fortress. Very interesting team, I'm not going to lie. Plus we've got the Moltres there, which kind of scares me a little bit. I think I'm going to lead Metagross Fini. Do I want to do that or want to go Moltres? This team is really strange. I don't know how quite to battle it. I'm going to go Moltres and Togedemaru to start things off. Metagross in the back, and I'm feeling Fini in the back also, but Comfey's calling my name too. We're kind of playing for the long game here. I think Fini might be the better option, though, just because it deals well with Volcarona in case they should bring that. I'm going to go Fini. We're going to go full offense this time. Might be a little bit of a mistake, but we'll find out, I suppose. Very interesting. Typically, like, really stally teams don't do well. What battle music is this? Alright, Toe, let's do this. Oh wait, yeah, no, this is, okay, Grimmsnarl or Volcarona, interesting choice. So what we do here, they're going to probably set up screens, they might max their Volcarona. What I don't expect is, what don't I expect? I don't even know. I'm going to Dynamax, go for the max Airstream onto the Volcarona, probably do a bunch of damage, and I'm going to fake out the Grimmsnarl to see if I can stop its screens from going up. Volcarona doesn't scare me too much. It might do some damage to my Togedemaru, but nothing I'm terrified of, I guess. I don't expect Volcarona to live this max Airstream, especially since they didn't switch out. I feel good about our matchup. I don't feel great about it, though. I'm going to be honest with you guys. We've got Moltres. Good to go. Big chicken. Big turkey, because it's almost Thanksgiving. We see Fake Out go off onto the Grimmsnarl, so no screens are getting set up today. Or at least not yet. Volcarona goes for Fire Blast onto Togedemaru, and it misses. That's actually pretty big. Because what that allows us to do is self-proc. Oh, man. Okay. We're in an interesting position here, right? I think what we actually do is go for, what do we do? I think I'm going to max Airstream the Grimmsnarl, and then I'm going to actually go ahead and go for the Nuzzle on the Volcarona. If they switch something in here, then Volcarona uses Protect. So that's interesting. I wanted to knock it out that turn if I could, but obviously that's not going to work out. Taunt goes off onto our Togedemaru. Not that big a deal, actually, because I don't think, in fact, we know any moves that would... Oh man, what am I talking about? We don't know any status moves, my goodness. Alright, so I don't think we really need the weakness policy right now. I think our main objective is to take care of both of these Pokemon, so we're going to go ahead and go for the Nuzzle and continue going for max Airstreams. That might not be a good idea. No, I think we're fine, honestly, unless they try to set up like a Reflect or something, but I think we're good. A light screen goes off. Okay, so, you know, a little bit problematic, but not the worst thing in the world. We're still in a really good position, I think. Togedemaru goes for the Nuzzle, knocks out the Volcarona. We'd love to see it. I'm just a little bit surprised that the Togedemaru hasn't done anything yet. We go for max Airstream. So should knock out the Grimmsnarl. Even with the light screen up, that's going to do a lot. They still have their max, which is kind of interesting. Like, they can still Dynamax something. So I'll be interested to see what they bring in. Although I can't imagine it's going to be too scary for us. I'm thinking maybe I Volt Switch with Togedemaru. It just depends on the Pokemon they bring in, I guess. Love this music. Tapu Fini. Not what I wanted to see, I'm going to be honest with you. As well as Ferrothorn. Okay, cool. So... definitely, I'm actually going to go ahead and, I'm going to let Togedemaru do some damage here. I'm going to be honest with you, I think that's my best option. So we've got a really good chance to flinch the Tapu Fini here. We're going to go for Fiery Wrath, and then we're going to go ahead and go for the Zing Zap on the Tapu Fini, which should do a good amount of damage, but more importantly could also flinch it. Unless they Dynamax their Tapu Fini. I wouldn't be surprised if it was a Ferrothorn just based on my opponent's team. But Fini probably is the better option to Dynamax here. That looks like a Fini. That looks like a Fini indeed. A Fini indeedy. No, not indeedy. There's no indeedy in this battle. Alright, so yeah. Unless this Fini is I mean, I guess it could be weakness policy Fini, but I don't anticipate that. As long as we survive whatever it wants to go for. Okay, so Protect goes off onto the Ferrothorn. Or rather, Ferrothorn uses it. Zing Zap goes off on to Fini. Does that do a lot of damage? Okay, we don't see the weakness policy, which is a really good thing. They're probably going to go to Max Starfall into my Moltres. I don't know if this takes us out. I don't think it does. It doesn't. Okay, that's good. That's really good news because we get massive buffs off of this. Let's see. So we get Berserk. Togedemaru is no longer taunted, not that it matters. I'm actually going to go for the Fiery Wrath again. I know that we lose, but I think that my Tapu Fini and my Metagross can take care of the Fini in the back. But we're going to go ahead and go for a Nuzzle on the Tapu Fini just to help that cause out a little bit, I suppose. Because I think... Oh, man, they went for Max Guard. Okay. Togedemaru actually battled this in this battle. That's kind of surprising. Tapu Fini protects itself. Ferrothorn doesn't take nearly enough from that, I'm going to be honest with you. And then they go for a Leech Seed. Moltres avoids it. That's kind of a big deal. That's kind of not fun for my opponent, but honestly, you're using Ferrothorn in PGC with... with, oh, what's the word? Leech Seed. So, I mean, I don't think you can expect too good of a result from that, but in general, we're in a good spot. I think that the Tapu Fini is going to... I mean, the Tapu Fini doesn't really bother us based on the Pokemon we brought in the back. Nuzzle goes off, paralyzes the Tapu Fini. That'll just help. Oh, it doesn't paralyze. Oh, right, because of the terrain, the misty terrain. But it's fine, because Ferrothorn goes down here. Fini goes from Max Geyser, actually. That's interesting. On to Togedemaru. That's not going to knock us out at all. Well, I mean, that just means that we get an extra chance to flinch, honestly. Oh no, not our air balloon. Don't pop that. Yeah, their Fini stops being big. And we're actually going to go for the Fiery Wrath. Oh wait, no, we can go for Hurricane now. Yeah, because we're in the rain, which gives us 100% accuracy, and then we can go for the Zing Zap to try to get the flinch on the Tapu Fini. I would be surprised if Moltres doesn't get to move this turn, because Zing Zap might just take out the Fini, honestly. Man, Togedemaru! What? Togedemaru coming through with the kills. Okay, cool. So we win against Toe. That was a good battle. It seemed a little bit lower ladder than where we are currently. No, I don't want to check the opponent's team. But I will see you guys for battle number 2. That was a good battle. I'm excited for it, but we'll see what happens next. Oh man, not quite tier 6 yet, but I'll see you guys in a bit. All right, here we are with our second opponent, Charlie, who is already ranked 6. So that's where we're headed. So we see a possible ice setup. We see possible tailwind setup. Nothing that I really want to fight against, I'm going to be honest with you guys. Moltres might do well here, just because it... I'm afraid to say that, though. Is Moltres the move, or is Fini Metagross? I think Fini Metagross counters Hail a lot better. Which is why I'm going to pick it. They do have the Dragalge, which scares me a little bit, but that's not the biggest problem, I think, on their team. I think we definitely max the Metagross here. I think that's definitely going to be happening. I think we bring Moltres in the back, maybe, though, just because for that weakness policy we could have late game. Or do we bring Togedemaru, honestly? I'm kind of tempted to bring Togedemaru. No, I'm going to bring Moltres. Moltres is more offensively oriented than Togedemaru, and I think we need good offense against this team. But we see I think the Hail lead is the best option for us, or the best outcome for us, because Metagross doesn't really honestly take too much from a fire type move. Dragalge and Ninetales, interesting lead. Not sure I agree with it, but it's the one that we went with. We've got Fini and Metagross, so what we're going to do here Okay, so what do I expect to happen? I expect a Sludge Bomb to go into Fini, and I'm not sure what their answer to Metagross is, honestly. In this case, I don't see very much that they could be doing. I think what we do here is we switch out Tapu Fini into Moltres, probably. Because we've got really good special defense on Moltres, like good basic special defense, and we're going to go for the Max Quake. Or should we go for Max Mindstorm, honestly? That stab. That might kill the Dragalge. Yeah, we're gonna go for the Max. Oh, maybe I should have gone for Max Quake to get the special defense up. But either way, Tapu Fini is switching out of there because I really don't want to have to take a Sludge Bomb. Maybe I should have brought Togedemaru. Shoot. We see Moltres come out here. We're gonna get big Metagross going. We might get some flinch, like we might have the setup for some flinching here, which would be really interesting. I do wonder how much a max. Oh wait, no, if they Dynamax, we might just lose. Ah, dang it! They've got weakness policy. They absolutely have weakness policy on that Dragalge. That's bad news. I messed up. They've got weakness policy on that Dragalge, and that's just a good game. Oh my goodness. Okay, maybe not quite. Maybe I'm selling myself too short. Aurora Veil goes up. Oh yeah, no, we're just done. We're just done here. That's an interesting team. I'm not going to lie. Dragalge with Ninetales is really interesting. The Max Mindstorm's going to go off here. It's not going to do too much. Just what? That did huge damage to the Dragalge. What am I talking about? My goodness. If there hadn't been Aurora Veil up, that would have just taken it right out. What the heck? Metagross is too good. Max Ooze goes off into my Moltres. Can we live this? We might. We do, in fact. Okay. Very interesting. Not quite what I expected. I expect an Ice-type move into my Moltres, and I know this might not seem like the best option, but I'm going to switch the Moltres directly back out. Just because I don't want to lose it for no reason. Wait, do I want to do that? Let me think. Comfey, what are they going to go for here, right? They're probably going to go for an Ice-type move, so yeah, Tapu Fini is the right switch. I'm going to switch back to Tapu Fini. Seems super stupid, I know, but we're going to go for the Max Mindstorm on Dragalge. They might go for the Max Guard, in which case we just kind of stall out their Ice, their Hail, which is a good thing in my eyes. I do imagine some sort of Ice-type move is going to go into that slot. Probably, maybe even like what's the word I'm looking for? My goodness. Maybe even a Max Guard. Okay, so there's some elongating the turn count. Ice Shard. That's the move I was thinking. No surprise there. So what we get to do here, right, is we get to go for Max Mindstorm because we outspeed anyway, and then we get to Calm Mind with our Tapu Fini because they can't really do anything to it. We outspeed. I'm going to go ahead and Calm Mind, and I probably would be okay to go for the Max Quake here, but I'm not about to risk that. I'm going to go directly for Max Mindstorm onto the Dragalge, and then both of us lose our Dynamax, but I think I got more out of it, if I'm going to be honest with you guys. Well, no, I didn't really get anything more out of it. I guess I knocked out their Dragalge, but they, in effect, have knocked out my my Moltres. Max Guard, that fails. That's good. Desert Gleam goes off, is not going to do too much, especially to Metagross, because we've got that, what's it called? The Assault Vest, so we're not going to take much from special moves. Our special attack and special defense rise, and we go for the Max Mindstorm. That's going to knock out the Dragalge, which is really good news for us because that Dragalge scared the crap out of me. Next to deal with is the Ninetales, but that should just be a very quick Meteor Mash, as long as we hit it. Alright, that Dragalge going down is huge, though, because that was probably their ace. The question is, what is the next Pokemon they bring out here. I'm not even sure what other Pokemon they have in the back. I wasn't expecting them to switch at any time, so... Darmanitan. Okay, that's interesting. What do I expect Darmanitan to do? It could Earthquake, I suppose. I think Ninetales isn't the biggest problem anymore. I'm going to go ahead and protect my Tapu Fini, and then I'm going to go for the Meteor Mash onto the Darmanitan. I'm going to try to knock that thing out, but if it goes for a Fire-type move onto my Metagross, we could be in trouble. Ninetales goes for Protect. That's good news because we kind of expected... We weren't expecting to hit it this turn anyway. Darmanitan goes for Earthquake. Ah, man. Can we live this? Oh, please tell me Metagross lives this. No! Oh, that's bad news. Ooh, I think we lose. I don't want to say that too early, though, because we still got a chance. I'm going to go ahead and... I'm going to go ahead and Floral Healing my Tapu Fini. And I'm going to go ahead and Moonblast the Darmanitan. I don't think an Earthquake is going to do too much, and I mean, Darmanitan is probably choiced. Almost all Darmanitan are. Moonblast might just take it out, honestly, which would be best case scenario. Although the Aurora Veil is up, so I'm not quite sure. I guess we'll have to see what happens. Oh, they withdrew their Darmanitan. That's interesting. Out comes the Clefable. So we get our Floral Healing off, which is great. Honestly, all they're doing at this point is stalling out turns of their Aurora Veil. Comfey takes a decent amount of damage from that, I'm not going to lie. Moonblast goes off into the Clefable. Probably not going to do too much, but what's good here is I can continue going for Calm Minds, because I'm really not afraid of either of their Pokemon, and their Aurora Veil is probably going to end soonish. I'm going to go ahead and go for a Calm Mind again. Floral Healing. I mean, what else do I do, really? I guess I could... I'm gonna... Well, actually, maybe I could Draining Kiss into the Clefable. That could be fun, right? No, it's not fun, because I've got the Psychic Terrain up. Oh, man. Bad move. Bad move. Dancing Gleam goes off into the Comfey and the Tapu Fini. We go for yet another Calm Mind, which is good for us. At this point, we're just stalling out the Aurora Veil as well as we can. Clefable goes for Thunderbolt onto Tapu Fini, which is a shocker, I'm not going to lie. I think at this point... Ooh. What do we do? I think I continue going for Calm Mind. I mean, there's really no reason to do anything else. And then we can go ahead and Floral Healing my Tapu Fini. I mean, their Thunderbolt's doing nothing, let's be real. I'm surprised they don't switch out. I think if I were in their shoes, I would switch out. We're stalling this today, boys. And girls and friends in between, all of my friends. That's not gonna... You're not gonna do anything with that, my friend. Alright, another Combine goes off. The Aurora Veil should go down this turn, if I'm not mistaken. Thunderbolt goes off. That's not going to do hardly anything, right? Unless they get a crit. That wasn't even a crit. Shoot. Okay. They still have their Veil up. That's no fun. Well, the good news is the Vulpix, my goodness. The Ninetales isn't doing anything this turn. I think we just lose, though. I'm going to go ahead and Moonblast something, or... Yeah, I think I could Moonblast the Clefable and do a bunch of damage here. Or maybe the Ninetales. I think... Maybe Ninetales I'm going to Moon... No, because I'm more concerned about Thunderbolt, so I'm going to go ahead and Moonblast the Clefable. And then I wish I had Protect on this, but I don't. But we're going to go for a Fire Wrath anyway, just to see if we can get any flinches. I think this battle is a loss, just because, yeah, we've got Ice Shard over here. Moltres is sitting at 1 HP, that's no fun. But Fini should be able to outspeed and maybe kill the Clefable. That would be best case scenario. Oh, wow, not even close. Okay. T-Bolt goes off. Yeah, this is just a loss. I'm going to go ahead and run, because we don't win. Oh, wait! We've got that healing, though. Yeah, I'm not sure it's going to do enough, though. Oh, we got confused. Why did we get confused? Roar Veil's gone, but why am I confused? Hello? I'm gonna protect. Because they're just gonna continue firing off Thunderbolts. Figgy Berry, I thought it... I used the wrong berry. Oh man, I'm upset. Dazzling Gleam was off. They're probably gonna hit us with another Thunderbolt and knock us out. Oh man, I'm upset. I thought we had a chance there because of the Figgy Berry, but of course we didn't. We'll just let him have it, you know, honestly. I'm going to try to protect again. Maybe it'll happen. But Darmanitan comes in and just beats us up, so... That's no fun. Man! I had the wrong berry on my Fini. I hate that. Okay. Dazzling Gleam, I should have just let him kill me, honestly. I need to fix that before the next battle. Oh, jeez. Why... Because I've got a minus attack nature, so the Figgy Berry confuses me. That's upsetting. Okay, well that's game number 2. I'll let you guys watch it end, I suppose, but there's not really much to it. Yeah. That's battle number 2. I will go ahead and skip to battle number 3. I'll see you guys there. Hopefully it goes a little bit better. Alright, my friends, I changed back to the Ayapapa Berry instead of Figgy Berry. I don't know why I ever had a hold of Figgy Berry. It's got a minus attack nature. Okay, interesting team here. Actually, very similar to one that I want to try eventually. Things that scare me are all of the team. I don't even know what to do here, I'm going to be honest with you guys. Well, the good thing is that Kartana has really bad special defense. Lando, I think we go Moltres Togedemaru here. We bring... what do we bring in the back? I think we bring Comfey in the back. And then maybe Metagross? Because I don't think that Dusclops is going to be going for Trick Room anytime soon. Actually, I think I bring Fini to fight the Lando. Although I have Ice Punch on Metagross. Maybe I should have brought Metagross, but I don't know. I don't think this battle is going to go very well for us, I'm going to be honest with you guys. That first battle was great, though. Like, Togedemaru really pulled its weight. Let's do this. Okay. What do they lead with? Regieleki and Zapdos. Okay. Not a bad look, I'm going to be honest with you guys. Because what we do here is we go ahead and... I'm going to go ahead and Dynamax, go for the Max Airstream onto Zapdos, and I'm going to fake out the Regieleki because it's probably going to go for the Electro Web and try to lower our speed really quick. But if we don't let them do that, first turn at least, that's a good thing. I think that the Zapdos is going to Dynamax, probably. Oh no, we don't see a Dynamax this turn actually, which is very interesting. But I'm very interested to see if the Regieleki does end up going for the Electro Web. Okay. We have Dynamaxing. We get the Fake Out off onto the... Oh, they're actually also Dynamaxing. Interesting. Okay. So they might be going for Max Knuckle on my Togedemaru. I'm not sure if that knocks us out. We do have decent defense and Max HP. Zapdos does have a lot of attack though, so I'm not quite sure. We get the Fake Out off on to Regieleki, which is good news. Max Airstream, we are faster, which just floors me. Then the Zapdos, we don't quite take it out. That's bad news. We do get a speed buff there. Max Airstream, so they are trying to boost their speed as well. Do I let... I think I might let Togedemaru just get the kill here, honestly. Is that funny? I think that's funny. I'm going to go ahead and max Darkness the Regieleki, and I'm going to go ahead and Zing Zap the Zapdos because I believe we take it out. We definitely outspeed. Oh, Zapdos is actually getting switched out here. That's interesting. I don't know if I agree with that. because frankly it's not going to be able to do anything else. We see the Dusclops come in here. Weakness Policy and Air Balloon, great. They go for Light Screen. Okay, cool. That's good. Actually, that's kind of good for us. So we go for the Zing Zap here onto the Swirlclop. That's just Dusclops. This might knock out Regilucky. Yeah, no, it does not knock out Regilucky. Shoot. Okay. So everyone's special defense is falling, but what's more important to me, honestly, is that I get off Max Darkness onto their Dusclops, which is huge, and then I can go ahead and Zing Zap their Regilucky, which seems really funny, but that will take it out. They're probably just going to go for Reflect here, and I'm not quite sure what the Dusclops wants to do, but I would be surprised. Actually, no, if they live the Max Darkness, that's no surprise at all, but they might actually switch in their Zapdos here at some point. I'm not quite sure. Yeah, so they withdraw their Regilucky, go into Zap... Oh, Demetri. Okay, interesting. They go into their Landorus. Lower our attack, which doesn't really matter to either of us. Zing Zap is going to go off, but obviously not affect the Landorus. We get Max Darkness off here onto the Dusclops, and we don't quite take it out. That's annoying. Oh my gosh, all of their Pokemon are just like on barely any HP. What does that... Okay, so Dusclops just goes for Nightshade. That's not scary at all. I'm not concerned. Because what I do here is I go for the... Actually, at this point, I might just... I don't know, is it the right move to self-proc? I don't think it's the right move to self-proc. I don't know. I'm going to go for the Fire Wrath. I'm going to self-proc. I'm going to go for the Volt Switch on my own Moltres. And I think that's my best option. Yep, that's what I'm doing. Because we beat Regilucky. I should have self-proc'd while I was Dynamax, because then I would take less damage from this. But we might need to do this to take out the Landorus. In fact, we might still not take out the Landorus, but that's okay. I forget what we brought in the back, to be honest with you, but I do want to preserve my Togedemaru, funny enough, just for the Regilucky. We are going to pick up the KO on the Dusclops. Okay, so Landorus goes for the Protect here, which I very much disagree with. I think that was a bad move. Volt Switch goes off into the Moltres. That's perfect because it takes us to Berserk range. Oh man, this is good. This is really good. Because we're going to knock out the Dusclops here. They're probably going to bring in the Regilucky to try to attack Moltres, but they're not going to be able to do it. I'm going to bring... Oh, I've got Comfey. Shoot. Okay. We're in a really good spot here, I'm not going to lie. Alright, we go for Fire Wrath here. Obviously, Landorus protects itself. It's not going to take any damage. But we do knock out the Dusclops, which is huge, because Dusclops is annoying. Very annoying. Alright, so now if they bring in the Regilucky here, I just switch directly back into... yeah, they bring in Regilucky. I'm going to switch directly into my... Actually, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to Fire Wrath, because if I get the Floral Healing off, they're not going to knock me out with anything. They're not going to knock me out with anything because Moltres, rather, has really, really good special defense. Naturally. Like, well, I'm not invested at all in it, but Volt Switch goes off onto my Moltres. Don't knock it out! Oh my goodness, we lived on 3. Okay, this is good news, because now we get an extra special attack boost, which should allow us to take on the Landorus. We might even knock out the Landorus, which would be great news, I'm going to be honest with you guys. Zapdos gets switched in here. It's not going to be able to take a Fire Wrath, even though it is the fighting type. They might... Okay, so if their Landorus lives here, which it doesn't. Okay, never mind. I'm not going to talk about it then. Oh, man, this is an exciting battle. What the heck? Oh, Comfey's going to get a kill! What? Because I'm gonna Draining Kiss the Regilucky, obviously. Oh, man! Honestly, this was a good battle. I'm gonna go ahead and, I don't know, it doesn't matter. I'll Fiery Wrath here, I guess, but I can Draining Kiss the Regieleki. This was the best battle of this episode, I think. Because they were very close to winning several times. I think if they had played it a little bit differently, then we might have won. I thought we were going to live that Volt Switch better than we did. But we lived it. So I'm pretty excited about that. But yeah, that'll do it. That was a very interesting episode. See, the meta game right now is very decentralized. I mean, Tapu Fini is everywhere, but besides that, there aren't like a lot of Pokemon that are on every team and whatever. So it's a lot of fun to battle right now. Like the battles are a lot better. There's a lot more variety, and I think it's fun. But yeah, that'll do it for this episode. Tell me what you think of the team and how we did today. Like I said, stand by because the next few weeks might be a little bit weird. But other than that, my friends, don't forget to comment down below. Let me know what you think about the team, any replacements you think we should make, but I think the team's pretty well set in stone at this point. Like the video if you haven't already, subscribe if you haven't already. But thanks so much for watching, and as always, see you next time.